Hey you guys, it's me, KC, and I'm back with another video. And I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and I'll be doing my review of Super Mario Land for the Nintendo 3DS. Now, going to this game, I had very low expectations of the game. I'm like, there's so many Mario games out there right now, I can't stand it. Alright, we got Mario Galaxy 2, Mario Galaxy 1, and they just got through launching their Nintendo Selects with Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Strikers Charge. I'm like, oh my goodness. There's so many Mario games out there right now that I don't really care. Until I seen the Metacritic review of this getting an 8, and I just knew, since it was a Mario game for the Nintendo 3DS, assuming the fact that there were no games out for the moment, why not just buy this title? As soon as I put the game in, amazing. The 3D pops out at you. You can make it pop in or pop out. That's what I like about the game. That's one of the pros. Is with the D-pad, you can actually adjust the 3D. So that means not only with the slider, that you can adjust the 3D, but with the D-pad, you can adjust the depth to make it actually either come at you or sit back. And that's what I really liked about this game. It was really amazing. Another thing that I really liked about it is that it had nostalgia. It had a lot of nostalgia. Like with the Tanuki Tale and everything like that. They may have, played a lot of new music throughout the whole thing, but who cares? I like the Tanuki Tale, the Tanuki Tale suit. That was really awesome. And they brought back a couple of old characters within the game. Of course, you got your Goombas here and there, so it made, the nostalgic purposes a lot better. And you can go into the tunnel, as far as like da-da-da-da-da-da. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Of course, they brought that stage back, and it's revamped in 3D. So, the game kind of gives off, if you guys are wondering what it's all about, it kind of gives off a 2D, 3D perspective. It's kind of like Super Mario Galaxy meets Super Mario 3. So, if you've always been wondering, like, say for instance, Mario just runs off to the side all the time in Mario 3. Then you always wonder, like, if you went further into the screen, what would happen? That's what basically this is. That's what Mario Galaxy, not Mario Galaxy, this what Mario 3D Land is. Basically going into the background of your 2D stages. So that's really good. Now we have pros, but there are a lot of cons. The cons is the lack of power-ups, and you guys heard this all over YouTube. It is true. You really can't find any power-ups when you need them. And sometimes you really need to boost up, get all big and all that stuff. And it's just not there. It's just not there to protect you or anything like that. Another problem is the lack of bosses in the game. You only have 2 bosses throughout the whole game, and they just level up and change form. That's it, One time he's spinning around. Next time he's spinning around with fire. Next time he's spinning around with fire with the platforms moving. How far can you really go with only that same boss? And it was only 2 different ones. It was a boy Koopa and a girl Koopa. And I guess these were new Koopas, because it most certainly wasn't the ones from Part 3. And most certainly not the ones from New Super Mario Brothers, because those are the same ones from Part 3. These were like 2 different people. You have Bowser, of course, trying to take away the princess once again. So it's 3 main bosses throughout the whole game, and you have to keep fighting them all the time. That's what really bugged me about the game. Another thing, the swivel pad is really good, but sometimes when you want to perfect your jumps, it gets stiff on you. And, it really bugs me, because sometimes I wanted to hold down the run button. And in those old games, you want to run and jump across. It kind of gets stiff, get real stiff. You slow down halfway and you try to jump over. And sometimes you miss the jump because the swivel pad, it just kind of got a little sturdy on you. Get what I'm saying? If you guys played the game, you guys know what I'm talking about. Now, with that being said, I really didn't want to compare these two, but I will anyways. And I'll be comparing these two, content-wise. Now, first of all, the difficulty in this game is very basic and easy, okay? Like, very easy. If you guys have no goals in this game, you will fly straight through it. My goals, when I got to World 5, was to get all the coins and get everything in the game. Because I wanted the most difficult thing possible throughout the whole game. So I was competing with one of my friends on a Kcsite chat site, and we were competing to try to see who gets the most coins and beats all of the stage in its entirety. We jumped on all the flagpoles and got them golden. We got all the coins. We beat it with Mario. We beat it with Luigi. We beat it all the way through, okay? And we got the final stage. So all you people that said, oh, I completed the game. No, you didn't complete the game because you didn't get the last stage, okay? Look on GameFAQs, alright? Once you get everything, then you get one more hard stage. And I'm telling you, that stage will make you cuss in your brain so many times that you'll want to freaking throw everything, alright? Now, comparing the 3D, not the 3D, but the difficulty between this game and this one is most definitely harder throughout, okay? Because you're trying to complete and get everything. I still haven't gotten all the stars. Only missing like about 7 of them. And that says a lot versus this game, you know. Whereas you getting all the coins and that's it. And I beat it within a couple of months. This game took me years to get, majority of the stuff. Of course I got a lot of things in my life. I don't just spend a whole bunch of time in this game, but I put more hours into this game than I did for this. The content in the game. If they can pack tons of bosses, well, they didn't have tons of bosses in the game, but if they can pack tons of stages and tons of characters and mini games and multiplayer into this game, why can't they put different bosses within this game? This has at least more than 2 gigs on this little memory card. On this little memory card, you have more than 2 gigs. You have more than 2 gigs. So there is no excuse why they shouldn't have had more bosses. So I believe Nintendo was just being lazy on that point. But I really didn't like comparing these two. And if I really have to choose between the two, I just get both of them. I say get both of them because they're equal. They're their own game. They are their own game. But I'm just saying, if you want more difficulty, get this game. If you just want to have fun and you want to just go through the game easily and you want to get it for your son or your little brother or something, get this game because this is the training wheels for them. Most definitely for the Mario games. This is by far the easiest Mario game that I've ever played and beat thoroughly. Period. With that being said, Kcsite out. This is well worth the $40 purchase if you're willing to go out and get it as a fan or if you want to get it as a completionist. If you're looking for difficulty, you're not going to find it here whatsoever. And I don't want to hear the extra 8 stages is more difficult. Because it's not. Okay? I can go through them pretty fast. And with that said, Kcsite out. Peace.